Welcome to part 6 in our 15-part series on buying and owning vacation homes. And in this chapter, we're going to look at why financing a vacation home is usually a bad idea. Not always, but usually. So if you are interested in our series, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you've got any questions, just put them in the comments below. And feel free to like and share. Again, just hit that subscribe button for us. We'd greatly appreciate it. So this chapter is important because it explains the dangers of financing a vacation home. Quite often, buyers don't think through the process fully. This chapter will cover why financing is generally acceptable in investment property, especially long-term rental, but must be questioned when you're looking at short-term rental property such as vacation homes. And we'll look at why, if you do finance your vacation home, it can actually create stress, both personal and financial, which is usually the complete opposite effect of what you want to achieve of being happy and having fun when you own a vacation home. And as a disclaimer, please don't use this video to create any type of opinion for financial advice. Use professionals, realtors, financial advisors, accountants, lawyers, property appraisers, and realtors and mortgage lenders. So why would you go into debt to buy a vacation home? That's a great question. And here you are, you're chasing the money down, trying to buy your vacation home, and you're thinking of financing it. If the only way you can afford a vacation home is by going into debt, financing the home, you probably can't afford to own one. And we ask you to think about that. Vacation homes are purely luxury discretionary items. They're not necessities. And if you have to go into debt to buy one, it is a sign that possibly your priorities could not be exactly where they need to be. So the next question we always hear from buyers is, yes, but I can rent my vacation home and that will make all my debt payments. And here you have a house. There's quite a lot of money involved in owning a vacation home in terms of operating expenses. So we always ask them, are you sure? If you're depending on the home to generate a positive cash flow to pay the mortgage, you are making a possible mistake here. It is possible to do, but you also are possibly making a mistake. Rents will rarely cover all the significant mortgage expense if you do have a big mortgage. Operating expenses, property taxes, insurance, wear and tear, major repairs, utility bills, HOAs, the list goes on and on. Pool repairs, pool maintenance. There's a lot of expenses involved if you own a vacation home. So here in Central Florida, it's pretty rare a vacation home that's heavily in debt can make a significant mortgage payment as well as pay all the operating expenses, taxes, and so forth that are involved in running the home. The exception generally is when the owner of that vacation home does all their own bookings. So at this point you would ask, okay, I can make all my own bookings, but the next question is, do you now want a second part-time job as a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day on-call reservations agent / semi-property manager to answer questions and make bookings? It might be a lot less work at this point if you just consider looking at a long-term rental, as there are a lot more moving parts and less interruptions in your personal time. So if you own a vacation home, you don't want to get tied up like this guy. This is a property manager, that's what we do. You want to be able to relax and enjoy the property. And the next thing we often hear people say if they do own long-term rental property is, yes, but I can't take my annual vacation at that property. They love vacation homes. And that's a fair point, but we always say, well, why not, if you do like vacation homes, just rent a vacation home every year, and then you don't have to think about it. So if you do own long-term rental property, you could actually use the income from that just to rent a vacation home every year. Very simple and a lot less moving parts. So the other thing we think you should consider is vacation home prices can vary. They can go up and down. And if you finance a vacation home, it's when the prices go down, quite often we see owners of vacation homes that are financed can get themselves in trouble. especially during recessions. What we do ask you to remember is in a recession, one of the first things people get rid of are their vacation homes because they're discretionary. They might need the income for other items or the money that they have tied up in the vacation home. So quite often you'll see that the demand for vacation homes is actually what we call highly elastic. So there is a recession, the prices can drop more than traditional family homes because it's the first thing people get rid of. So vacation home values, like anything else, can go up and down, but if you do have a large mortgage, they can greatly add to your stress if the value ever goes down. A vacation home really should add to the enjoyment of your life. You want to be like this guy, no mortgage, enjoys his vacation home whenever he likes. And that's the true purpose of owning a vacation home. So there must be exceptions to the rule of never financing your vacation home, and we would agree. What you need to do is go see your CPA, your certified public accountant, and your financial advisor. And if for various reasons they strongly recommend that you do finance such a purchase, then you should take professional advice. So always seek professional advice when you make a major decision of any kind. So when you got your money ready, go see your CPA, go see your financial advisor, and get a second opinion. So in summary, if you have to finance a vacation home in order to buy one, you probably can't afford to own one. That's something that not a lot of people like to hear. Instead, what we recommend if you are going to finance real estate, if you want to own real estate, maybe look at more investment property, long-term rental items, and not luxury discretionary items like vacation homes. But if you really enjoy the idea of vacation homes, then what we recommend if you don't have the money just to be able to buy one outright, just go ahead and rent one every year until you've saved enough money to be able to afford one. Pretty simple. So once again, if you do like our channel, please feel free, just click the subscribe button down below. If you've got any comments, stick them below. Any questions, we're happy to answer them. And if you can like and share, we'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching.